both of those are very straightforward for me.
I'm really curious about how you utilize astral travel in your work. You help people with their mental health problems. How do you do that?
Well, look, most people who are being treated by the mental health establishment are not very happy with the results they're getting. And I think the paradigm that the mental health establishment's using is fundamentally wrong. My statement is this simple. Um, all mental health issues are caused by demonic interference. I want you to think about that for a moment and wonder if the invisible monsters that are present in every religion and that are reputed to mess with people's minds might have something to do with mental health. But when I treat a person, I basically reinvented exorcism. Like, I haven't learned it anywhere but from contact time with demons and the human body. I've managed to figure out the 11 places they like to hide, the 11 body systems they like to inhabit, and how to get them out of them. And when I do that, people's mental health issues evaporate.
When you say demons and entities on different dimensional planes,
Yep.
is this like a dimensional plane that's below ours or above ours or coinciding with ours? Can you explain that?
I think higher and lower planes is a bit of a non sequitur. It's the same plane, different locations have higher and lower frequencies. There are segregated locations that are specific to one energy, one feeling, one emotion, one singular frequency. But it's not higher. The Hindus are responsible for saying that the astral is a lower plane, but it's all one plane, and you can wander into bliss or hell as you choose.
We're talking about the planes, the one plane, and you said that it's just a different vibrational frequency. Does this mean that the demonic entities or lower vibrational frequencies, and by lower, I just mean something that vibrates at a slower rate than what it is that we vibrate? Uh, am I looking at that accurately, saying that these demonic entities just vibrate lower or different than us?
Exactly right. Yeah, we would know them as second-rate emotions. Things like, well, fear is the word that everybody uses, but despair and sadness and anger and jealousy and hate and anything like that would fit into that lower vibrational category.
So a lot of times, and you mentioned the Hindu and the Hindu beliefs and practices, and they talk a lot about the seven chakras. Now, when we look at the chakras and we talk about the root chakra, which typically deals with fear and pain of that nature, when you're going through and helping people with these mental issues and eradicating the demonic energy, is this mostly on their lower chakra frequency?
I've got a few things to clarify there, right? Number one is that fear can exist anywhere in the body. It doesn't just exist in the lower chakras. The lower chakras are important to development. There is a theory flying around out there that if you develop your higher chakras from the heart up are important, the lower ones are not. But if you develop yourself like that, then you become a space cadet. Like, your lower chakras are about practicalities, getting things done, having a job, being on time, doing normal human adult things, right? And if you're not developing them, then what happens is you become very, very clever and very, very compassionate, but not able to, ground or deliver anything of that nature to the earth. It is a continuous system, and just to clarify the manifestation pathway, it goes inspiration through the crown. You think about it, you talk about it, you feel it, then you put your will into it through the solar plexus chakra. Your passion and your creativity about how you're going to do it comes through the sacral, and then in the red chakra, you give birth to it into the physical. the whole system has to be integrated. Now, different demons mess with different emotions, which are associated and connected to different chakras. And yes, it is a part of the story. When you clean up somebody's system, there are chakras that need to be rehabilitated. I will go further and say that each chakra has its own addictive tendencies. And so the base chakra would be something like alcohol or workaholism. The sacral chakra would be involved with amphetamines or upper drugs and sex. The solar plexus chakra is involved with downers and self-assertion, or bullying is a solar plexus chakra thing. But weed and heroin impact that chakra really, really badly. And if anyone watching this show smokes a lot of weed, I want you to put your hand just at the bottom of your ribcage and press into your solar plexus chakra. If you feel sore or wounded or bruised or weak, then you've probably got a negative entity there due to your weed smoking. The heart chakra is about codependency. The throat is about compulsive lying. This one's called the pressure of ideas. And the crown chakra doesn't get infected very often, if that helps. If that answers some of your questions about chakras.
No, that was wonderful, because a lot of times when I talk to people about the